And you're like,
Welcome to the alternate account. We're back on it. Thanks, MLW Radio. I'm coming for you. You're all going down, Mr. Saint Laurent. You fat fuck. Enjoy your honeymoon. Conan, enjoy your podcast while you still got it. Enjoy your Patreon. Hulk Hogan, we coming for you. Like Booker T and Harlem Heat.
When I quit, I get a job, I can get a clip, and receive all the love. If I grow up in the slums, what the fuck do I care about your love? The blood of Ronald Green cries out to me, including the 30% of black America enslaved in everyday poverty. They still lynch niggas in Mississippi.
I'll be right back.
They still lynching niggas in Louisiana. They still lynching niggas in Texas. They gunning down Speaks in Arizona and discriminate against the Chinks and the Jews. What is a 10 o'clock news other than a black on black obituary? This just in, niggers are killing. In other news, there's a parade downtown. What is an affirmative action? Something to remind you of what you can't do, of how you less than and never equal to? I don't need you to have shit to me. Cut my arm open, I bleed black, red, and green. My middle name is Rage Against the Machine. And shout out to all my queens. Your lives are the fulfillment of your ancestors' dreams. Don't give up hope. It's going to take more than a slipknot rope to scare us away. For my demise, they continually pray. But I'm the one who didn't run away. I'm the one who knows the time of oppression has reached its recession. I'm Occupy Uganda, Rwanda, Haiti, Wall Street, Yo Street, my street. I'm the rebuilding of the temple with a sword in one hand and a Bible in the other. I'm the protector, provider, and mentor to my brother. There are 4 little girls tattooed on my chest, and April 4th, 1968, embedded in my heart. I am the 1960s fight for civil rights. I am monks setting themselves on fire and going on hunger strikes. I'm a reflection of the deception implemented on the American class. Why you think I wear these clothes and put my pants on my ass? Hey. This is a country where a hoodie is a jury. This is a country where a hoodie is a jury, and you can be found guilty of looking suspicious. Your sentence is death. What do you do when there's nothing left? You turn into beast in order to feast at night. Man, listen. Excuse the wool pulled over your eyes. Don't believe the lies. They freed black people to enslave all y'all. When they see us rioting and petitioning, reteaching the teachers, jailing the judges, we will stand proud, naked and unashamed, with our backs strong and our eyes dark and determined, a coy smile playing at the corner of our lips. They will say, this is barbaric. We don't understand. You people claim Christ, but you forsake the commands. Hey, yo, fuck that shit. You gotta understand, we both became animals when you chose to cage a man. Free your mind. Black power! Black power! Black power! Black power! Black power! It must be clear, family. What we experience in this country is ethnic cleansing and genocide. It is genocide and ethnic cleansing. It must be termed this way, because as we move into nationhood, this white man, this American government, these European nations who see this happening around the world and don't say a damn, the politicians and anybody else who conspires with the American corporate enterprise, mafia, criminal enterprise, they all be held in international court for ethnic cleansing and genocide. When you drag our brother by his ankles, drag him like an item, like an object. When you stomp him and beat him and tase him and beat him with the flashlight, beat him with your feet, beat him when you sat on George Floyd's throat, when you murdered Alton Sterling in cold blood, when you shot Michael Brown in cold blood, you committed. The state of Louisiana, the state of Missouri, state of New York, and Eric Garner, all the states in America are committing ethnic cleansing and genocide against the black nation. We are a people who share the same cultural perspective. We are a people who share the same historical and our historical perspective. Therefore, we are a nation. And as a nation, we demand reparations from this nation who continues to murder our brothers, murder our sisters, and further compact and impact a wicked economic exploitation, social degradation, and oppression. This is not a game. We can no longer term America's crimes as local law, state law, regional law, even national law. America has proven with things like the Dred Scott case, where they found in their court proceedings that no white man was going to accept any or going to give any justice to any black man at all. They will not respect anything that we say when it comes to their wicked Constitution of the United States of America. America claims to be the land of the free and a home of the brave. But as we have experienced in this nation, it is the land of the thieves and a home of the slaves. And we continue to be enslaved in this nation. It's not a game. The murder of Brother Ronald Green was an act of genocide. Yes, sir. Deliberately killing groups of people. Deliberately. There is no accidental procedural issue with the American criminal enterprise. The American criminal enterprise. The PID, the police, 12, the POPO. They are guilty. America is guilty. And America owes us. Yes. America owes you justice on a scale that cannot be even counted in dollar bills. Justice on a scale that cannot even truly be represented in America's kangaroo, lynch, harm, courts, and juries. America owes black people for over 500 years of continued, purposeful, deliberate disenfranchisement, destruction, human rights violations, murder, homicide. America is so wicked, they drive some of us to suicide. This is not a game. When we step to the government and the politicians on the basis of the murder of our brother, it must be made clear that we are not unwise to the international laws that have been set forth by international bodies. We are very clear, and we must face straight facts, family. What we are standing for, what we are demonstrating against, is another crime, another case of ethnic cleansing and genocide. This is how we have to see. We are a nation. We get taken seriously by our issues. And when we examine history, we find other nations that use these things. Use these things.
Yeah, oh, we're gonna come on down. Thank you, sir. I got one thing. Yeah, we're gonna stay on.
We just want to thank you all for supporting us as we came to the Louisiana State Capitol, as we support Ronald Green and also our client Aaron Bowman, demanding justice because it doesn't stop here. It's going to be a continual effort, so continue to stand with us, pray with us that we would get all these victims the victory that they need, and for those who have already passed, it has to stop. So we're just here to demand justice.
And I want to say say once again, thank you. We're here. We're not going to stop saying Ronald Green's name. As I told his mother, we're going to be in the fight. This is not the only time we're going to come here and demand justice because they want this story to die down, but we're not going to let it die down. We're going to demand justice for Ronald Green. We're demanding justice for Aaron Bowman, the release of the body cam. We're not going to allow the state officials to continue to hide behind exemptions in the law. We demand justice, and we demand it now. If we don't get justice, then they can't get no peace. We thank you all. Share this video. Get the word out. Call your officials. Demand justice as much as you can, because it could be your loved one that could be in this same situation, and you're going to need community support. So stand with us, stand firm with us, and know that this fight is not over. It has only just begun. And stay on the lookout, because we will be doing this again. Thank y'all.
Thank you.
There's something called sabotage. There's something called guerrilla warfare.
I want you to address our Facebook. Yeah, I'm going to say something right now, please.
There's something called open terrorism. There's something called terrorism.
How you doing? My name is Aaron Bowman. I just want to thank everybody for their support. I'm here fighting for Ronald Green as well as for myself, and we trying to get justice for Ronald Green and also for myself as well. And
Just thank you for your support.
Yes, y'all keep them lifted.
Keep them lifted.
You did good. That's good.
Still the nation.
Look, Mr. Dillon.
The first stage is the sabotage. That's when you see these flags and you see these buildings, these pretty buildings, this democratic country that represent terrorism and represent oppression and represent racism. Huh? That's what sabotage is based on. Sabotage. You hit them where they hurt. That's sabotage. You have guerrilla warfare, which is self-explanatory. You have terrorism, and you have open revolution. We're gonna have to make an effective
Aloha. Okay, here we are.
Tons of research. And when this country falls, it'll never get back up. I said it'll never get back up. When this country falls, it ain't gonna get back up, you know? So where we at right now, like I said, it's an intercede process, and these governments worldwide working the same way. Majority rule, minority oppression.
If you curious, we are at the state capitol here in Louisiana, which is, of course, the great city of Ooga Booga, I believe. I remember I think it was 3rd or 4th grade, you had to learn all 50 state capitals. And I'm pretty sure Louisiana's capital was Ooga Booga. Gonna put some dinner on the old barbecue here as well, though. So should be a good night, guys. I also got a fuckload of, well, I didn't get a fuckload, but I have a fuckload. I've had a fuckload of cereal. I just haven't had milk. Where's the vid? We'll watch it here. Give me a second here. We got to talk about this at some point, guys, but the Bo No Show was copyright struck. Hold on. Freaking all day, and now they decide to start mowing the grass. Awesome. Anyways, we got a copyright strike from MLW, which is Major League Wrestling, for a video that I'll play here a little bit later. Maybe I'm gonna do a whole episode tonight on this, and I will not rest until MLW Wrestling has burned to the ground. That is my decree. I am at war with a man named Court Bauer, a man named Conan, and a man named Mr. Saint Laurent, MSL. And Chasen Rance, of course. Chasen Rance is the worst. He's the one who needs to be extinguished the most. But these guys are actively covering up for and helping a goddamn pedophile. So, like I said, Major League Wrestling, you will be destroyed. You can get my Twitter account deleted. You can strike the official Bo Knows Show channel for 3 months for exposing the truth. But like I said, I'm going to destroy you, and I don't even want your stupid company. I don't want to fucking own a wrestling promotion. I mean, I like watching wrestling to fucking make fun of it, and like it's just entertainment. But I don't want to fucking have your jobs. I just want you guys to be destroyed for me exposing you for who you are, and that's pedophile accomplices to pedophiles. So like I said, my new goal is to now destroy all of your lives, and yeah, it's gonna be fun. Content removed. It's great. Wait, hold on. Should we play it? Let's play it. Hold on. Hold on. Where do I find this video? Okay, hold on. I'm gonna get it, and then we'll play the video of the shooting, the body cam, show recordings. Hold on. Where'd it go? All right, here's. I think this is the one.
Yeah. All right.
All right. Can I get a small screen? Okay. All right. We all good here? We still hearing this? Okay.
So we traveled all the time. It was our team, and part of our team was SoCal Val. We've been with her since.
Once again, this is Chasen Rance, convicted pedophile, on the MLW radio podcast in the year 2014, before this episode was quickly deleted, even back then. But enough people have taken this video and kept the audio and whatnot, so that it could be continued to pass around. So listen here. This is Chasen Rance, a convicted pedophile, supposed to be defending his friend MSL, from a fun wrestling court, like, you know, like just an argument between friends and like who's right, who's wrong. He's the defense in a kind of a mock trial. This convicted pedophile for MSL, the COO, of Major League Wrestling. And then Court Bauer is going to talk, and he is going to mention that the aforementioned Chasen Rance may or may not be a convicted pedophile. Once again, the CEO, former WWE writer and executive, MLW CEO, owner, booker, financier, Court Bauer, Ring of Honor, all the, you know, some of the biggest names in the industry all know these guys, are friends with these guys. And this is the associations that they hang out with, and this is what they try to silence when they strike my channel.
She was, yeah.
You like him?
I like them all ages.
Anyone? Bueller?
Collar goes, I like them all ages. Just have to be developed. Just have to be fucking developed.
I just want to bring to the judge's attention that the
This is
plaintiff is taking bong hits, and his key witness may or may not be a convicted sex offender.
Overruled.
MSL?
Bong hits are allowed. This is the people of Iran versus MSL. As for the witness, yeah, there's really no defense of him. Pretty shady.
Just have to be developed. Anyways,
She's
yeah.
got to be developed. This is their friends. La da da da. So yeah, I'm coming for you. I'm coming for MLW wrestling. And the thing is and you're gonna probably eventually see this because I'm going nuclear on you guys. But I've got nothing to lose. I have nothing to lose. I don't care. I've got nothing to lose in life. All right? You guys have television deals with Vice Television. For context, actually, guys, you know what? Fuck it. I wasn't going to say it. You know what? No. I'll wait for tonight. Damien. You know, all of you guys, come back later tonight. You know what? I'll go full nuke. I'll go there tonight. Fuck it. We're gonna go there tonight. Not now. We're gonna watch a guy get shot down instead. All right. See, even in my full desire to destroy your industry and your business, I don't even care that much. Where I'm like, well, a black guy got shot by the cops and they released a video. Let's watch that instead. That's how little you guys matter. You fucked up by. I kind of had halfway forgot. I mean, like, look, I hadn't halfway forgotten that the fact that you guys are predators and advocate for a child rapist. I mean, you know, like, I just don't watch your product. It sucks. You got Jacob Fatu on your roster. You know, of any of these people that wrestle, he actually kind of halfway is believable as a badass. But, like, whatever. I just don't consume MLW product. Like, you're not a big part of my life. But then, you know, people start talking again, and you remember that clip you hear and how you guys defended it. And so I post the clip on my channel so that more people can see it and say, hey, look, this is fucked up. You guys maybe you guys should do something about this. And then, you know, before you know it, you know, you've got someone sending you a direct message with the username and Twitter blue verified check mark that says MSL. And, he's a real nice little talker and tries to really spin a nice narrative of like, look, we don't like him. We're trying to do the same thing. We're trying to stop him as well. Anyways, I still got all those messages, I'm sure. My Twitter account got locked, but I'm sure I can still read the messages. Oh, it's going to be fun tonight if you guys come back. Oh, it's going to be fun. Fun in the sun. We will be having fun in the sun. All right, hold on. And then we're going to find this video. Yep, still got all the messages. Oh. This is all I said. Okay, I guess I was kind of high when I sent these cryptic messages. I know things about you. I know you've been panicking in other people's DMs, which is true. MSL. It's gonna come all out in the wash, buddy. And then immediately, like the next 2 hours later, maybe a day. It was a day. I have no relationship with Chasen. Haven't seen or spoken to him in years. Why are you publicly lying about me on my wedding day, no less? That's the best thing. By the way, you can go look up on Instagram, MSL, Mr. Saint Laurent. Check it out. He got married the other day. I'm not lying. I had 15 followers. Most of them you viewers, on my Twitter, because this isn't a big program. I'm a nobody. I'm trying to make a name. And this guy with 15 viewers or 15 followers is getting a blue check mark confirmed Twitter guy writing paragraphs in my DM. Yeah. Oh, and then I go a couple days. I went a couple days. I was like, I'm not going to respond to this guy. He wrote me a few nice messages. I'm gonna see where this goes. I'm gonna keep, I'm not gonna forget about the case, but I'm not going to not talk about it when it comes up, and we'll come back to this in a few days. We're busy with George Floyd stuff. We thought we might be. No. I wake up today to the old 90-day ban, and MLW is taking your content down and reported you because you took their stuff, which of course they deleted. Once again, it's their content, I get, but they deleted it. But it's in the public's interest to know that the CEO of a major company, of a major wrestling company, I mean, probably $5-10 million. I don't even know. I don't care. It's MLW. Who gives a fuck about Major League Wrestling? Like 25,000 people in the Northeast give a fuck about that shit. But just illustrating the fact that a CEO of a major company knows that this guy actively is working with AEW, a much larger company, and using his rings. It's a whole thing. It seems like it's in the public's interest to know that the CEO, the COO, and a major wrestling figure of the last 25 years, a manager, a superstar in Mexico, and famous in a wrestling sense in America, Conan, MSL, and Court Bauer, respectively, all thought, having a guy convicted of a sex crime in the early 2000s, 2010s, was a good guy to come on as a character reference in 2014, while acknowledging his sexual offenses, and then, continuing, not really working with him, but using wrestlers from his team vision. It's a whole thing. Look, I said we'd get to the body cam, didn't I? That was like 10 minutes ago. I'm really mad about the channel getting it popped for 90 days. This is really just, really what this is just, you guys, like I probably would have halfway forgot about all this shit and been like, that's fucked up, but what really can I do? I'm really a nobody. But then, when you start taking down the little nobody's videos because you're scared of what the little nobody has to say, it actually fuels the fire and makes me go, I think we got something here. I think we might be able to actually tear these fuckers down. And the thing is, I don't care. They can bring me down with them. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. What's the worst things that I do? Say mean things to people on the internet? I didn't rape a child. None of my friends do. Look, I don't really have many friends, but if any of my friends were to, say, be a convicted child sex predator, they would immediately no longer be my friend. Like, you know, one of those where you're like I got tolerance for a lot of things. There's like two things that I don't have tolerance for. They're really the same person. It's rapists and pedophiles. Like, that's about it. Everyone else, I don't care. Live your life. All right. Ronald Green. We talked all the way through the protest. Let's look at that video. I want full video. It's 30 minutes long. I don't want the full video. Give me the 2-minute video and then we'll skim through the 30-minute video. How about that? Does that sound fair? Me. I want the full video. Oh, it's 30 minutes. I'll take 2 and we'll start from there. All right. Warning, this video.
Mr. Green was, to some degree, even though he had just finished leading police officers on a lengthy and high-speed chase, his inclination at that particular point was to acquiesce to what the officers wanted.
Okay. But what about the part that he led them on a long chase? We'll watch.
Let me see your hands. Put your hands behind your back, bitch. Give me your fucking hands. Put your hands behind your back. Taser. Put your hands behind your back. Behind your back. You're about to get it again if you don't put your fucking hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back. I'm sorry.
What's problematic for me is that Mr. Green is now left on the ground, on his stomach, handcuffed in a prone position. And officers are trained throughout the United States that once there's a struggle of this nature, and the individual's handcuffed, that you need to push him off onto his side or get him in a sitting position so you can allow that breathing to be unimpeded by his own body weight.
Wait, what? What? No. What? That doesn't make any sense. Hold on. Hold on. I'm doing a demonstration. Bro, this is fine. I have my hands behind my back. I don't have handcuffs on, but like, bro, I'm fine. Like, I'm a big fat fuck. Bro, I'm a big fat fuck. I sleep on my stomach 3/4 of the time. Mostly a side sleeper, though. I do love, you get me, I like this little thing where I make a cocoon, basically. Where I got my one pillow under the crook of my arm. And then I got like a nice heavy pillow in front of me. That like I kind of hug like it's a woman. No, just kind of like something to like kind of support me so I don't really move around. But then I got like a nice soft pillow on my back so that like I just kind of get like nestled into this little like blanket of there's a blanket on top of me, and then I got my pillows all around me. It's just very comfortable. I hope I describe this in a way that makes you go, oh, that's a nice way to sleep. Look, if you're alone in a bed and you got access to at least 3 to 4 pillows, take your favorite pillow under the crook of your arm. Boom. Nice heavier pillow in front. And then a nice soft one on your back, just to kind of like keep you nestled in there. It's like a cocoon of goodness. Seriously, how would that kill you? That's just, you're laying on your stomach. Like, that's... If anything, at that point, wouldn't laying on your back be worse? I feel like that would be way worser. Because, like, then you're having to breathe up, and you got the stuff behind you. But that doesn't make any sense how that's...
Is that Mr. Green is now left on the ground, on his stomach, handcuffed in a prone position. And officers are trained throughout the United States that once there's a struggle of this nature, and the individual's handcuffed, that you need to push him off onto his side or get him in a sitting position so you can allow that breathing to be unimpeded by his own body weight. And that didn't happen for at least...
Oh, wait, hold on. I'm sorry. What'd the cop say?
This guy ain't got fucking AIDS.
I got this guy's blood all over me. I hope this guy don't have fucking AIDS. I'm sorry. I need to hear that about 20 more times.
Allow that breathing to be unimpeded by his own body weight.
This guy ain't got fucking AIDS.
And that didn't happen for at least, based on my calculation, 9 minutes, where Mr. Green was left alone. And then when he wasn't left alone and he tried to get over onto his side, another trooper pushed him down using his foot against the lower back and buttocks of Mr. Green. And I didn't understand that. There was absolutely no reason for that. Under no circumstances should Mr. Green have been drugged by his ankle shackles. That was malicious, sadistic, completely unnecessary. And the officer that did it's going to have to be held accountable.
All right. The question now. The question is there any fault for the guy? Is there any fault pushed or given to the person who led them on a high-speed chase? You can't. Look, I'm sorry. If you leave the cops on a high-speed chase and then they beat the shit out of you, you deserve it. Sorry. Put a bunch of people's lives at risk and then expected them to just treat you like you were like a woman, like a person getting, arrested for stealing from Walmart. Like, now I kind of want to watch almost the full video.
They'll take him in hospital. They ask.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh.
Hey, don't you turn over.
All right.
Don't you turn over. You lay on your belly. Lay on your belly.
Yes, sir. Okay, sir.
Lay on your fucking belly
Okay,
like
yes,
I told
sir.
you to. You understand?
Yes, sir.
Well, act right. I'll let you go. Let's get some pictures. I got you. Back it up. Hang on, let me put some gloves on.
This isn't really showing a lot.
Good job on calling everything out. Appreciate it. You're dead.
Wait.
Good job on calling everything out. Appreciate it. You're dead.
Drugs. Drugs.
He just.
All I see was drugs. All I see is drugs. Am I wrong? Got an eye appointment tomorrow. Am I wrong?
Good job on calling everything out. Appreciate it. You're dead.
Prescription.
What happened here? He just came across LA2 way too fast, and he just didn't know where he was going. Is all it was. And he did. His rear end got airborne a little bit, and when he touched down, he was on the west side of the road here. He kind of fishtailed, clipped that mailbox, and just kind of rotated counterclockwise. He hit that, and then that's why I came in right there, because I was afraid he was going to try to pull back off that way.
Okay. All right.
Wet? Huh? Wet? Probably. I'm just trying to keep him late. Probably. I was going to sit him up, but I didn't want him spitting blood all over us. Don't do that.
All right, that's fair. But at this point, we probably should at least like be getting an ambulance or something. Like if he's spitting up blood within like a somewhat decent car accident, like even just because he's conscious, that doesn't mean that he didn't fucking have some sort of internal injury right now. So like, I mean, you should be getting him probably to a hospital. I get that this guy not a good guy. I'm with you there. Hey, not a friendo of mine. But I would think at this point we should probably be getting him to a hospital if he's spitting up blood at you guys. But I understand also being pissed that this guy like set you on a long chase and you look like you're in a residential neighborhood now. You know, I'm not saying that the cops should beat and kill people to death. They obviously shouldn't. I would not. I seriously. There should never come a time when police have to use deadly force, or there should never be an occasion in which stuff like this happens. But that being said, when things rise to this level of emotion, when life comes at you fast like this, people don't always think in the proper context, and you might be pissed off at the guy for leading you on a dangerous chase, and almost killing people. Look, I get road rage. Never killed a guy. Thought about it. Not going to say if I have pointed a gun at someone on a freeway before, because I haven't, and I would never do that. That being said, I think at this point, if he's spitting up blood and you got enough guys there, I think it's time we start thinking about an ambulance. Now, I haven't seen this full video. I don't know if anyone else has. Maybe, I'm hoping an ambulance shows up pretty soon. Because, like, from the start of this video to this guy, this being here, it's like 6 minutes. So if you told me that, like, I don't know what the Union Parish is like. There might be 3 ambulances, and they're 15 minutes away, and in 5-6 minutes we'll be getting an ambulance for this guy. That'd probably be a good call. But I could also understand he's conscious and being like, I'm sorry, I was scared. And you're like, no shit, bitch, we're all scared. You ran. You made this worse. I can see you're getting to a point where you're like, man, fuck this guy spitting blood out his. Fuck him and his minor injuries. I want him going to jail tonight. And not thinking that he's got a, ripped, vestigial or whatever it's called in his heart. And he's about 6 minutes away from dying of toxic shock syndrome from the fucking tampon up his ass, soaked with I don't know. I don't care. Point is, I feel like I've gone around the bush and said this enough times, spun this wheel enough. We should probably be thinking, if the guy's spitting up blood, we should probably be thinking about getting him to an ambulance. Even if he's a piece of shit, I get it. You are the police. It's time we start thinking about getting an ambulance. I'm still not really having a problem with the on your stomach thing. I don't see how that one guy that was like, that was the death sentence on his stomach. Like, no, it might be a little dehumanizing. But, at that point, you've done enough to dehumanize yourself to where I don't have a problem with it. So I'm hoping for an ambulance. Is anyone else hoping for an ambulance? This becomes a much, I hate to say it, it's a funnier video if an ambulance doesn't show up, and then they just talk carte blanche shit on him and like beat him, because that, like, it's just a more ironically awful video. And then absolutely you'd have, like, I would have no problem with the entire people of Union Parish going down to their police station and burning it down if that was the case. But I have a feeling that an ambulance is going to show up. Like, these body cameras really have screwed it up for the cops, because it used to be the one evening factor you had as the cops was like, look, some of us are dicks, yes, but like, if you make our job hard, we're going to definitely make your arrest harder. And they used to have that. They used to be like, look, if you fight back, at least we can also then swing on you and get a good shot. That was the bonus. It was like, man, this guy's really hard to handcuff. At least I have this nice nightstick that will knock him unconscious and give him a concussion, and give me 45 seconds until I give him the little smelling salts. At least I've got 45 seconds now to just handcuff this dead weight before we get some backup here, and we can cart him away in the paddy wagon. But now they can just be like carte blanche, just, car crashes, high speed chases, and then I swear, if you even slap the guy or talk to him like he's a criminal, you're in the wrong. Like, how many how many of these police chases end the exact same way in Los Angeles? The cops get 5 or 6 good shots, taser the guy 2 or 3 times, and then he doesn't die. And then this is a non-issue. And then they just, car thief got what they deserved on the 10 freeway when the spike strips were deployed. And then the canine got to his left arm and started viciously biting into the muscle. Like, that's how this is supposed to work. If you put everyone in danger, now it's okay that you were in danger. You deserve it. But seriously, for like the 7th time, at this point, we should probably start thinking about getting him in an ambulance if he's coughing up blood.
Wet? Huh? Wet? Probably. I'm just trying to keep him late. Probably. I was going to sit him up, but I didn't want him spitting blood all over us. No, don't do that.
Nice thing is that with the time stamps and stuff, you can see how far I'm skipping ahead, so you get a good idea.
Okay. Yeah. And Chris was calling out. He did everything right after Commissioner Tatum, and I'd actually told him to go ahead and hit, but he crossed LA2 without checking up. And that little road that goes straight, that's where you end up crashing. Yeah, I don't. Just a little front end damage. Got to push the bumper up into the grill just a little bit. It's not bad. I'll send you a picture of it. It's not bad. Anyway, I don't know if he's wet or what. But they had to fight for a little bit before we all got up there. But all through the road that. All right. Yes, he's got some warrants out somewhere. The only reason he ran is just because he's 98. Ain't nothing in the vehicle. It's either open bottle or it's 5 minutes. It's in both of them. I didn't want to go anything. I was hot on the whole way looking, waiting for him, but he never did. That's what I saw. Jumping that well, Luke. Right there in front of the college, right there where university's at, where the right in front of ULMPD.
Nice cakey body cam ass. All right, so at this point, I feel like enough time has elapsed where there probably should be better medical staff. Man, this woman's business is just being blasted all over the internet for a couple minutes, wasn't it? Oh, yeah. Still in the way. Look at that. I think, Damien, the thing is that at this point you already know who the feller is. You already you got him down. You got him. You could probably, there's enough people here. You just have one of these cops trail him to the hospital. Make sure that they don't just release him, you know. Hey, he's got a collapsed lung. We got him all fixed up, brand spanking new. He's got a slight fracture in his arm. We're not going to do a full cast. He's just going to have to wear a sling. This we got this little wrist brace thing. You can even look. We get it. You don't have much health. Oh, wait. Never mind. You're a protected class citizen. We'll just get you the arm brace. Never mind. And then right back out to the streets. They could probably just have like a rotating list of cops just posted up outside his room for, you know, if he's in the hospital 2 or 3 days. To just, you know, make sure that before they release him, they keep him arrested on account of the high-speed chase. I think the problem, Damien, is that you got him. Mission has been accomplished. The threat is pretty much extinguished. I mean, unless the car blows up and he's a jihadi with a bomb vest, I think he's been neutralized. He's been crying for a few minutes. He's been crying and saying he's scared. Now, I think the problem is we should just get him to the hospital and then let the rest of it sort out afterwards. And if he, you know, the Rocky IV motto of how life is, you know, if he dies, he dies. The old Ivan Drago line. I feel like that's a pretty fair thing when you go through all this trouble. You know, I've met a few people who have run from the police in vehicles. I've personally known 2 white guys and a Puerto Rican, and I can assure you, and look, I actually liked all 3 of these guys. I think they're actually pretty cool guys. I mean, they're never going to listen to this, so, you know, Shane, for example, white kid I knew, led Clark County sheriffs on about a 35-mile high-speed, over 100-mile-an-hour chase that ended about, I don't know, like 5 minutes from my house. He was trying to get back to the town that he lived in with us, and thought that the cops wouldn't have jurisdiction there, and then all of a sudden, you know, the next county's cars came, and then the next county, and he ended up getting arrested by one of the local sheriffs, and they ran him off the freeway, and he crashed into a median. It was a whole big story. White kid, and they beat the shit out of him when he got out of the car, because the county that I grew up in, they don't fuck around. They got carte blanche. The sheriff don't give a fuck. He's just like, yes, we are a law and order city. We've got fucking 1,000 sheriffs for like 100,000 people. I want anyone suspicious dead. That's pretty much the motto. And he got the shit beat out of him. That being said, once he was finished getting the shit beat out of him for his stupid little stunt, he was taken to a hospital. And I think he had a broken leg or something from the crash, a broken arm, you know. And then a nice big old black eye from where the cop just fucking... I mean, when he described it to me, I was friends with his girlfriend more. And by friends with his girlfriend, I mean I was fucking his girlfriend. Basically, he was just like, yeah, he's like, basically, he took like the side of his fist and came down like like a hammer fist onto the side of his nose so that it broke in. And then once that happened, he took how the nose was broken. He used that leverage to then go back with the hammer fist again and come back down on his eye so it shattered his orbital bone. That being said, the cop also had just pinned his car and was probably fucking on the most adrenaline of his life and just was like, fuck this piece of shit. I'm going to hit you a couple of times. That's what happened. But they got him medical attention. Let's see. So far, Damien, once again, the problem to me isn't the use of force. The problem is that once enough force was used to restrain, that we didn't move on to the next step. Because I don't know if it should be. I like the old Wild West, sound, except for the corruption of the sheriffs in the old Wild West. But like the there's a little bit of the old little eye for the eye. It's all right in certain situations. With this kind of part of the gene pool, yeah. Yeah. Should be, if you're stupid enough to do this. Like, no offense, if I got warrants out for my arrest, knock on wood. Like, if I get pulled over by the cops, this is how I'm doing it. I would, once they told me that I needed to be arrested, I would go, okay. I don't have, if I had a weapon on me, I would let them know or whatever. I would say, okay, I will 100% comply. I have no reason not to. You got me. This is what it is. And then I would, as soon as possible, produce all good intentions of surrender and going, this is what it is. It's fine. And then I would shut the fuck up. I wouldn't say another goddamn word. Get the handcuffs on me. And then I am shutting the fuck up. Does anyone understand how that works? And then I would devise a system to escape the police without them knowing. And then I would steal the patrol car. And then I would go on a 6-state murder and robbery rampage. Kind of like the call it scene. Flip a coin. Call it. Is that No Country for Old Men? Oh, I fucked that up.
Yeah. He's not getting enough air, but it might be because of taste.
What do you think, John? Here's pepper. Good name? Yes. Green is stretching.
Wait, hey, what's there? What's going on? He's been tased. Okay. His pulse ox tased. She's drinking it.
Okay. So, remember a few minutes ago when it was all like, well, they probably should start getting him some medical attention. It took him a few minutes, but he's upright. He's got the spit bag on his head because he's spitting blood at them, which is a biohazard. The media and the protesters and everyone is and the experts, the use of force experts, are making this out like they just beat him until he was dead and then ran over him with the car and then shit on him for measure. Ooh, Salty Cactus. Hello, good man. God, there was something that I need. There was something I had to tell you, and I don't remember what it is. Tune in later tonight when we do a very special show about our latest banishment that I believe will be. It's our new calling card. Ooh, my oven's preheated. All right. Damn it. No, I just had it, and it's chicken related. Chicken needs to get a hold of you? Yeah. Chicken had a question for you or something. I don't remember what it was, but I know it's chicken related. Get in contact with him. I can't remember now because I think it was on Twitter or something or in a video that he was at. He asked me, and the last Twitter got banned. And that's we'll talk about it tonight. I did a few minutes. Okay. No, I don't think it was about the movie. Yeah, it might be. I don't know. Have you talked about a movie? I haven't talked to anyone about a movie. I don't know how to get in contact with anyone anymore. The only way I know how to get in contact with anyone is if I just start streaming, and then 5 people come in and ask about other people from Periscope. It's really what this has turned into. The stream has really just turned into, hey, does Meg still in contact? Does she come watch the? I've seen her a couple times. Hey, what's Chicken up to? He's good. I think he's working. Hey, where's Juan Epstein? He's here. He doesn't say the N-word anymore as much on account of the YouTube thing. It's really just turned into us watching streams of 30 people, the occasional Corinne clip, and questions about Periscope. Everybody was kung fu fight. Okay, that's started losing interest in this one.
on them and cuff them to the stretcher before you pop one. Mine is buttoned all the way to the floor. Give me your suit.
That was me. We could. He was down. When you get pictures of us, I mean, you think it's serious enough when you take pictures of us right now and the struggle, and I ain't really, besides my belt coming off. I think we're good. When you get to the hospital, did you see anything? Who was hollering from little unit? That was me. He was down. I think he's on something else.
Good job, Chris. Hey, really, y'all did a good job. Y'all called it out. Did a good job. Pull his car. We're going to see if I can.
Well, I won't need the key. Dakota, take your key with you because I won't need it because I'll just hit the kill button and lock it.
All right. Well, we got to have to move it, though.
Yeah, it'll move to that.
Okay. We're going to try to see if this fellow will let us park it here, and we'll be right back.
Yeah, he's excited.
So, I want to see if there's another video that they released. I think they got a few. Got a few different.
And then all of a sudden he just went limp. Damn. Yeah, I thought he was dead. We set him up real quick. Maybe 10-2, I don't know.
Wait, hold on.
Hey, bud. Call Chris White, Mobile 1.
There were 2 contacts with the mobile number found during your search. Say the list number of the contact you want to call.
Number 1.
Calling Chris White, Mobile 1. To end the call, press the phone hang up button on the steering wheel.
Hello. Hey. Hey. Alright, we may be 10-2, I don't know.
Why's that?
Well, this guy was drunk, and I think he was wet.
Yeah.
And I beat the ever-living fuck out of him, choked him, and everything else trying to get him under control. And we finally got him in handcuffs when a third man got there. And the son of a bitch was still fighting, and we were still wrestling with him, trying to hold him down because he was spitting blood everywhere.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, he just went limp.
Damn.
Yeah, I thought he was dead. We set him up real quick. He's on the ambulance en route to Glenwood, and I'm hauling ass trying to catch up to him.
You think y'all got no body cam?
Man, I'll beat the ever-living
Well,
shit out of him. Oh, the way that ends, that is unironically, look, if this was a Reno 911 skit, if that was a Reno 911 skit and that went into the commercial break, or even if it was a cliffhanger for even the season, just the shut off right there, and just that's one of those where it's like and end stream.
All of a sudden, he just went limp. Yeah, I thought he was dead. We set him up real quick. He's on the ambulance en route to Glenwood, and I'm hauling ass trying to catch up to him.
You think y'all got no body cam?
Well, joining me.
That's not a good ending. All right, I need to see Hollingsworth 1 then. Well. Hold on. Body cameras 2 of 2. 1 of 2. Okay, this might be the one. What's this one? Okay, this is the. No, my bad. This is the right one. Once again, when they start the body cams, there's about a 15-20 second delay before the recorder starts. Here at Waffle House, might even be 30 seconds. We're at 23. Second delay.
Get out of the way! Get out of the way, you stupid fuck!
Still west on Louisville.
Bro, look. This cop is starting to seem like a guy who may have taken this. We'll see. We'll see what happens here.
Get out of the way!
Get out of the way, you stupid fuck!
You stupid.
I beat the shit out of that guy. Then he went limp. Get the fuck out of the way, you stupid fuck!
Get out of the way! Get out of the way, you stupid fuck!
Bro, this guy is a Reno 911 character. Hold on. Oh, that makes me so mad. We got to talk about that later. Oh, that makes me so mad. Go follow Twitter, BoKnows20. That's the account right now. Hold on. Wait.
Get out of the way, you stupid fuck!
We got an officer down. 1433 Murray Drive. We got an officer down.
Oh, fuck me. All right, that was good. We got an officer. Get the fuck out of the way, you stupid fuck. We have an officer down. You know what? At least someone finds the show humorous, even if it's me. Even if it's just me. At this point, it's just an audience of one. Not a Rise Against song, but just an audience of one in our Diary of Jane. I'm sorry. Once again, I just need to hear it without the...
Get out of the way, you stupid fuck!
Get out of the way, you stupid fuck!
Still west on Louisville, Carnival, Miami. Speed 70. Yeah, traffic. Doing 100 or occupying both lanes, still westbound. Coming into across North 18th.
Yeah.
Yeah, see if you can get a hold of Monroe, West Monroe, or still westbound Louisville. Doing 115. Still westbound of Louisville. 10-4 crossing into West Monroe now. I got West Monroe line. Alright, just ran the red light right here about Cypress. Alright, we're headed towards the interstate.
I'm right here at the split.
We're coming up on you, 46. You still headed towards that 40? Alright, we just turned on North 7th. We're driving in the opposing lane. We're about to run a red light.
Alright, I'll call it. We're on North 7th, heading north. Coming up on the pit pack. Coming up on the high school.
Once again, look, they're going over like 80, 90 miles an hour here now in a residential area. Other cops just clocked him in at 115.
Approaching old junior high.
120. We're now at 120 going past the high school. All right, back down to 100. Now decelerating. All the way back down to about 70.
Passing McMillan, coming up on Cypress
80.
Street. Ran the red light here at Cypress. And we're still northbound.
Back at 100 miles an hour.
Passing the golf course, coming up on Arkansas.
West Monroe should be behind y'all now.
Yeah, they're with us. Coming up on the Brady ball field.
746, what's the traffic?
There's no traffic out here. Crossing Tupal Bayou.
Go Union, Traverse. What is that?
So that's how that video ends. So that was kind of bunk. Aside from quote of the year, hold on. We'll do this right again. If you're gonna do something right, you might as well do it 100 times. Kill the bit.
A big, beautiful bottle of beer. Oh, yeah? Yeah. Oh! Oh!
stupid YouTube with your video animations over the conclusions of a Stooges bit. But also, guess what? More than anything, fuck the Stooges for putting your stupid video overlays over the literally the point of the conclusion. You ruined my bit. You know what I have to say about all this? You know what I have to say about all of these other Three Stooges clips over my perfect comedy?
Get out of the way, you stupid fuck!
That's right. Get the fuck out of the way, you stupid fuck. Get your ads out the way, you stupid fuck. All right. Let's see. I want to see the fight part.
Something that we're obviously all impacted by and all affected by. I'm affected by it.
Tonight, the state police released all of the body cam video from the night of Ronald Green's arrest, and we're taking a closer look at what happened that night 2 years ago. Good evening, everyone, and thanks for watching. I'm Katie Moore.
And I'm Sharice Gibson. So, in all, police released 2 hours and 11 minutes of body cam and dash cam video today.
It shows in detail the moments leading up to Green's May 2019 death, and Devin Bartolotta went through it all. She's joining us now in the studio with more on all of it. Devin?
Well, Katie and Sharice, this video is really tough to watch. It includes perspectives from 4 different troopers, although some did eventually...
I just want to say, I feel really bad for... I'm guessing the great people in all the parishes of Louisiana. These are your reporters? These are the reporters you get? Former Lady Texter's shooting guard. The White House correspondent's uglier sister, somehow.
May 2019 death, and Devin Bartolotta went through it all. She's joining us now in the studio with more on all of it. Devin?
Well, Katie and Sharice, this video is...
This girl who is who thinks, still clinging to hope. She's like, maybe I can get a job in Miami. And it's like, ooh, even 5 years ago, honey, there's a reason why you're here in Baton Rouge. It's rough. I need to know who these women are. So I want to know that woman actually played for the Lady Texters. Yes, I want to know more about your anchors. Meet the WWL team. Not to be confused with the WWE. Sharice Gibson. Is that the girl? Is that the one? Sharice is she began her television career morning desk agent during the time she wrote morning. Blah, blah, blah.
Tonight, I'll be eating a pork banh mi with extra jalapeno.
I don't want your DoorDash ad. Spending several wonderful years of Cincinnati. Oh, she made it to Cincinnati and the Cincinnati connection. I mean, look, I said she was a lady texter, but I really didn't need to nail the Southern University in Baton Rouge. Sharice Gibson. Sharice Gibson basketball. Blah blah blah. Let's see. She was going to participate in Dance for the Cure. Okay, so she doesn't play basketball. I'm just being racist now. Hi. All right, now we got to find the White House lady's ugly sister. Ah, there she is. Wow, she is rough on the eyes. Woof. Yikes. Wait, that's not even her. Oh my god, they got two of them? Yikes. This is just a rough station. There is not a man named Clancy Dubois. They're just all ugly. There's Erica. There's the... No, I don't... Ah, god damn it. I don't want your fucking stories, you bitch ass. What an ugly crew. What just an ugly, horrific news crew. All of you are horrendous. Yeah, he's the worst. This could not be an uglier news team. If you told me this was actually like pictures of a like professional headshots of an electrical engineering company. These are horrendous looking people. Let's look at the Miami reporters. News anchors. Fucking Peyton Malone. Let's meet the local 10 news team. It's gonna be handsome men and beautiful women. Look at them. Look at how much more aesthetically pleasing all of these people are. Even the old people look better. Baton Rouge, you are no Miami. All the men are handsome, dapper. Look, he's got a nice, strong Hannity chin. Luis Aguirre. I bet you that man, he goes every night on the news, News 10. Hello, Miami. My name is Luis Aguirre, and this is the news. Luis is a fucking Chad. Luis fucks. These people don't fuck. These people claim Me Too, just to pretend that they're sexually desirable. You disgust me, whatever your fucking name is. Let me feel your titties, otherwise. Bitch. Just unnecessary. Just wanted to kill 5 minutes there talking about nothing. I don't care. Now I need to know how Luis Aguirre sounds. I need to hear him. God, look at this. Look at this Chad. Hold on. Look how hopeful Miami is.
On the back porch of the house, and I would interview my sisters, or we would recreate some of our favorite shows, like The Bionic Man, The Donnie and Marie Show, and I can't believe I'm saying this on television right now, but you know, that's what little Louis did when he was growing up. So I kind of knew that one day I would look for lights and look for the camera, and that would be my life, and here we are.
That's wonderful. Yeah. That's very good to be able to make your dreams come true, because that's what it's all about. I did the same thing as you did. I used to be a ballerina, ballet dancer, and also I was.
I've never done that. I've just been a handsome newsman for the last 25 years, doing handsome newsman things like cocaine and Victoria's Secret castaway models. You know, I mean, I fucked a couple of the calendar girls as well, but you know, short periods when I've had enough blow. But my wife, for the last 20 years, and my mistress for the last 7, they get along. All of our kids are friends. And like I said, I do handsome newsman things while these suckers in Baton Rouge think that they'll get to my level, even though they have the jawline of me with feminine features. Fucking Louis, such a Chad. Chad Louis.
Is really tough to watch. It includes perspectives from 4 different troopers, although some did eventually turn their cameras off, but it shows us much more of what happened that night.
And I beat the ever-living out of him, choked him and everything else trying to get him under control. And then all of a sudden, he just went limp.
Body camera video newly released by Louisiana State Police shows troopers immediately knew their brutal arrest of 49-year-old Ronald Green may have taken his life. May 10th, 2019, State Police began chasing Green through Monroe.
We gotta do something. He's gonna kill somebody.
The brutal arrest that followed, Green would not survive.
I'm your brother. I'm scared. Get out of the house.
Green is tased, then punched repeatedly in the ribs.
You better not move.
He's then left groaning on the ground for more than 9 minutes. At one point, a trooper drags Green face down on the ground by his ankles. This new video was released by State Police to provide context to a clip of the incident leaked earlier this week. Video that was not willingly released for 2 years because of a federal investigation.
We cannot comment on any of the conduct of the troopers related to this incident because the evidence of the conduct is under criminal investigation by other state and federal authorities.
Governor John Bel Edwards says he strongly supports the release of the video and supports State Police Superintendent Colonel Lamar Davis.
I understand that the Green family is grieving, and any loss of life is tragic, regardless of how. I realize that there is a great concern with regards to the incident. We share that concern.
As EMS arrived to treat Green, he is bloody and limp. State Police would later initially claim Green died in a car accident.
Good job. Y'all called it out. Did a good job.
2 years later, investigations continue and no officers have been charged.
Now, Superintendent Lamar Davis, who we heard from today, was appointed long after Green's death. He has promised swift disciplinary action when federal civil rights investigations conclude. Back to you.
All right, Devin, thanks so much. You can watch all.
Well, look. Probably, they probably needed to use some force to get that feller on the ground. They probably could have stopped a little bit earlier. I don't know exactly what killed him. Because, like, you know, they showed the contusions and stuff, and that's, you know, I think most people have gotten a good looking in their life. I mean, I don't think I've taken a punishment that bad, but you know, pretty close. I've fucked my head up a lot worse than just getting punched a few times. That's for sure. I had a real bad traumatic brain injury when I was 13, on a bike, and but yeah. That being said, I'm not saying what the officers did was right. Far from it. But I'm not saying that the death of Ronald Green is a tragedy. You can't convince me on that. That's something you can't do. You can't convince me that he was probably this real good guy. But you know, look, if he died of an internal injury or something, yeah, don't do anything. The cops stopped a guy that was going 100 miles an hour to the city streets of Monroe. It's not a good thing to do. It's a bad thing. You're a bad guy if you do stuff like that. But you also just can't, as the police, you can't just. Wait, this is a documentary. Oh my God, this is a Black Lives Matter documentary.
Put in these concrete barriers. They put in some water-filled barriers that have basically all already been moved.
Seattle police abandoned the East Precinct, and for about an hour, no one knew what to expect. Then it became clear. Protesters were not going to let anyone harm the East Precinct building.
If you see a person of color being targeted by violence, we demand that you step in and help them. We need to make sure that we are not unfairly blamed for any damages to this building, to the Seattle Police Department. We demand that if you see somebody vandalizing this building, you record them so that they can be held accountable for their own personal actions.
All right. I'm about to turn the stream off. I gotta cook some dinner. Gonna eat it. And I'm going to prepare, guys, for tonight a stream that I need to actually probably do some work. Probably need to do some work to get it actually ready and professional so it's not just anger and yelling. So, maybe if there's protests, though, we'll come back to that. But I need to do some work. I need to get some online work going. So I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. All right, come back tonight, guys, for a real doozy.